What's up guys, this is Square2448 with a Farming Simulator 2015 video, and today I will be showing you the marina that I have built on my map. And what I did was I took out all the borders and I put water around this whole map, so we have a really big ocean now to go have fun out there with all the boats. So let's head on over to the marina where I will show you guys all the boats and how they are parked. And I thought that this would be a very cool thing because I really do like the big ocean atmosphere, and this is going to be awesome. And we are using the Chevy 2500 crew cab truck to take us on over there. And I kind of like the map without the mountain view in the background and now a water view. And it's pretty cool to have water all the way around this map. And I will be adding some islands and stuff like that, so let me know guys, what would you guys like me to add in the ocean? But we are coming up on the marina. It's a very nice blue, dark blue building for us, which I thought would match the ocean. Let's park here, and a lot of you guys told me to make a concrete boat ramp, so here it is, a concrete boat ramp, very wide. And this dock right here and this dock, the ones that are empty, are for the boat ramp people. That way they could secure their boats while they park their trucks. Over here, if we get on the dock, we have a center console fishing boat, very cool. This is Offspring Gaming's boat, and I got a request to make a Boston Whaler boat, so here it is. This is an older Boston Whaler boat, which I think is cool, and I just kind of like the docks and how they are all organized. And I got this awesome water texture, and when you are out away from the marina, it actually pulls you with the current, which is very realistic. And coming up here, you got two more center console boats, and then you got the two ski boats in the back. And I fixed the collision, and I will just have to lower all the boats into the water a lot more since it's now fixed and it's ready. This is a public boat, very nice, and over here are the larger boats, but this is pretty cool. So got some nice ones, and there's more room out here. Let me know guys, are boats allowed to park in here? I know that it's harder for these bigger boats to move around, that's why I did not put boats in front of it. But over here, these are small enough to be able to maneuver in and out of the dock. And over here we got another boat, and this is one of the new boats that I have added in. And one of the boats looks like is probably out at sea at the moment. I had it here, I'm not sure where it exactly went, but that's fine. You got this very nice, this is a 70-foot boat, very cool. I kind of like the accent, the blue on the bottom. Then you got this 77-foot cruise liner, I believe, and it's also for fishing, but very cool. And we will go for a boat ride with a small Boston Whaler boat, and I will be making a lot of videos on it. And let me know, what would you guys like me to add to this map in the boating, in the ocean, that you guys would like? I will be adding a White House on a small island and a few other things like that. But let's take the Boston Whaler for a ride and go have fun. But this thing is awesome, and just look at that guys, that is awesome. And in the background over there, that is Phoenix Feathers Fire Station that I added. Credits go to him for making that. I did change up some of the buildings, but we will go for a cruise around the map showing you guys this. And what would you guys like me to do along the shoreline? Should I add sand? I wasn't really sure exactly what to do, but I think that this is pretty cool at how this is set up. And I really do like this small Boston Whaler boat. And the Boston Whalers, I believe, are unsinkable, which is awesome. That's a good feature that they have. And I'm sorry for any background noise, but this is probably around a 15-foot boat, I believe, at most. But it is a small one, but it's perfect just to do this. And some of the grass textures that I do need to fix and stuff like that. I will show you guys an aerial view once more before we end it. But I really do like this, and I will be adding, like I said, an island out there. But I really like this. And let me know, guys, should I use this version of the map for lawn care? I could switch the version to lawn care. That way we could be mowing buildings and stuff that are on the water and have that water view. And I think that that would be awesome. But I can't wait to do this. And please let me know, guys, out of all those boats, what would you guys like me to use for the next boating video? But doing pretty well, and the shoreline does slope down, and it is not a complete level ocean floor, which is also realistic. And if you get out of the boat, you actually swim and stuff like that, and when you go underwater it looks pretty realistic, so that's awesome. And I really, whoa, I'm not sure exactly what's happening with my camera right there, but I really do like this water texture, and it's awesome. And let me show you guys the wake. So it pulls the boat. Do you see, guys? I'm not even touching it, and the boat's moving towards the direction of the current, which is awesome. Really do like that feature. And if it does not, it at least looks like it's moving. One of those two. But like I said, what would you guys like me to put around this? And yeah. And I will be adding more and more boats as I go. Like I said, a lot of this is not completely finished. I want you guys to give me input on what should these houses have. And I will be adding a lighthouse, and probably a small island out there with like a store. And I do need to add a gas station on the water. I will have to do that. So, and this is still a work in progress for you guys, and I thought that this would be a pretty awesome video for you guys, showing you guys what am I up to with making some awesome boating stuff for us here in the future. And I can't wait to make some awesome videos on it. And you do have some grass underwater and stuff like that, so I do have to fix it, but I thought that this would be an awesome time to show you before I do all the final touches. And very excited, and I will give you one last overview of it before I call it a day. But we'll back the boat in. Actually, we'll drive the boat in forward, and it doesn't have to be parked exactly. One last overview. As you guys see, this is the town, and then all around it is ocean, which is perfect. So please let me know what you guys thought in the comments, and like always, like, comment, and subscribe.